not prepared!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to M.O.W, Mind of the Wolf. This was going to be a Twitter-only show, but after seeing some disturbing things coming from Twitter, which I'll talk about later on in the video, I don't think it's going to be anymore. Anyway, first and foremost, the E3 2017 is now open to the public, selling something like 1,500 tickets. It isn't a whole lot of tickets, but it's a start. You know, they're going to have the public start coming in, and it's going to be pretty awesome, I think. I'd love to buy an E3 ticket, to be honest. But, being the horrible cynic / gamer that I am, I have to wonder if that means the game industry is losing faith in its own press. I mean, yes and no. The press, investors, and what have you are still able to go and form their own opinions, but now we also have the general public there, who all seem to have their own YouTube channels and way too much time on their hands. We're going to see a lot of clashing information. I can just see it now. The games press is going to be like, look at all these things designed for basement-dwelling neckbeards known as gamers. It's too good for them. When will Sony and Nintendo make stuff for actual real people such as myself? I give this E3 a 2 out of 10. Oh look, another Doom. Can't they understand that nobody wants this? I can see that, right? Meanwhile, the average gamer is going, look at all this awesome shit. Look at those average families having a blast on the Nintendo Switch. Sony and Xbox are at each other's throats with their own exclusives. And holy shit, is that another Doom? The last one was so awesome. I can't wait to see those clashing opinions. Meanwhile, on my channel, I've been playing Nioh, or Nioh? I don't know how it's pronounced, but I got it. I like the game. It feels a lot similar to Dark Souls and Onimusha kind of put together. Onimusha has that whole feudal Japan feeling, and so does Nioh. But the gameplay feels a lot like Dark Souls because you're still collecting souls, and it's that action RPG thing. I've been having a lot of fun with the co-op, you know, except for the people that die instantly for no reason, because, you know, those items to summon people, they're hard to find, kind of. I mean, you do have to defeat revenants to get those things, and some of them are hard to kill, but you can always go back to an older mission and kill the easy ones. I don't know, whatever. They're hard to get, they're grindy to get, it's annoying. I'm currently playing it on my channel, but I feel like it's not really getting any views at all. It's only got 9 views, and most of them are me doing edits to the video. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not very popular. Maybe I should move on to something else. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. And, we'll see what I'll do from there. Let's talk about the train wrecks known as Shia LaBeouf and Jaden Smith for a second here. You know, Jaden Smith is known for saying some stupid shit that he thinks is really deep. Like, how can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? And, anyone born on this planet should have a planetary citizenship, enabling them to freely explore their own home.
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Maybe if the government was a one-world government? I don't know. As the days go on, I believe more and more that Shia is an actual cannibal. If you see him, make sure there's no sharp objects around within grabbing range, because he might hurt somebody or himself. Anyway, in case you didn't know, they set up an art installation outside of the Museum of Moving Pictures, I think it's called, in New York, where you walk up to this camera and you chant, "He will not divide us."
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
It's supposed to be there for 4 years or something like that while Donald Trump is in office, but some weird shit is starting to happen with that, man. Just a few days after that was set up, Shia LaBeouf was apparently arrested for assaulting one of his own supporters. Not sure how true that is, but that's just a thing I've heard, you know. That he was a supporter, I mean. Then after a while, they got sick of all the people trolling them, and then they built a wall out of a barricade, letting only 5 people up to the camera at any one point. They literally divided us. And as I watch these videos, this chanting sounds more and more cultish, like I'm gonna have to give up all my worldly possessions and drink the Kool-Aid or something in order for me to be one of these people. I don't know. It's weird. It's not something I want to deal with. And I'm not surprised that they got trolled the hell out of, you know? And it was shut down after something like 3 weeks because of noise complaints, too many fake delivery orders, and too much police intervention. Apparently. I don't know. Good. We don't need that garbage anyway. And now for something completely different. Twitter is doing some shady shit again. Apparently, unpopular opinions that get too many hearts and retweets become throttled, leading to tweet is not available. So if you ever see somebody quote somebody and then it says tweet is not available, chances are you can go back and look at that person's Twitter timeline and it'll be there. It's just that Twitter has throttled that because it's an unpopular opinion. I've seen it a couple of times and it confused the hell out of me. I didn't know what was going on, but these are all information that's sort of coming into light now. And some people have tested other methods that Twitter might be using to discourage unfavorable opinions. Users have found that posting a supportive tweet to someone Twitter doesn't like results in that tweet being de-threaded and then hidden. So if you post a supportive tweet to Donald Trump's Twitter timeline or whatever you want to call it, it'll only show up for like a day, get a couple of likes and retweets, and then be completely de-threaded. It'll not show up in the conversation anymore, it'll be just gone, right? And you'll see a lot of negative attention on his timeline get like hundreds of thousands of like retweets and likes and all that stuff. It's strange. Why would Twitter do this? It's almost like they're pushing their own opinions on people, and that's not cool. And it also explains why Trump's Twitter feed always looks like a shit show. You know, I think we're at a point where we need a better alternative to Twitter that doesn't do all this shady shit and lets us actually talk and interact with each other without being moderated like we're a bunch of children that don't know or can't have the right opinions or have the wrong opinions or are on the wrong side of history, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know. Anyway, that's the end of M.O.W. number 2. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Check out these links. They're cool links. Later.